Alright, so if you're watching this shit, this is probably the new channel. And as you've probably heard, I had to private all my videos on my old account, but I'm going to transfer all of them over to this new fucking account. Basically, I got kicked out of school fully because of my fucking YouTube channel. It was fucked, right? And I'll tell you how the fuck it happened. So, obviously I was like kind of kicked out of school anyway, but I was still allowed in for like assessments and shit with like a couple other people, right? And one day one of the people I'm with mentions to the teacher, oh yeah, Elliot's got a YouTube channel, it's kind of fucking sick. And obviously, like, I take it as a compliment and everything, I appreciate the love and all that I've been getting from everyone for doing this shit, right? But he just sort of like plays it off as nothing at the time. Like, he didn't say anything about it, he didn't do anything. Like, the fact that I had a YouTube channel at the start, that didn't really matter to him. So basically what they would do is they would keep me in these fucking, it was like a school prison, my guy. Like, they would keep me in these fucking booths every fucking day. And, like, the only company I had were either other teachers or the people that, you know, got put in, like, isolation or in-school suspension or whatever. It was just sit in front of a laptop, do fucking revision, do exams, and then get out. That's all it was, right? So one of these days, like, as you do, I just got fucking bored and I wrote Red Eye Jedi, you know, on YouTube on one of the fucking tables. And at the end of one of these days, the fucking teacher that I was on about, like, comes up and he sees it, like, written on the table. So he sees the fucking channel name, basically. And he's like, oh, we're going to have to take pictures of that, and you're probably going to get fined, what, like a fucking wet paper towel and a fucking squirt of soap that it would take to rub that shit off. Like, yeah, fucking send the fine my way, you little cunt. But the next morning, right, I get called in, and so does my mum, for a meeting at the school, right? And they're like, oh, Elliot has a YouTube channel, and he's been making videos about things that he got up to at school, allegedly. You know, and not even all of the videos were about shit that I did at school. And bear in mind, I had a fucking disclaimer. It was like, you know, that I'm not generally or legally confessing to any of the acts that I state, and I'm not. I'm not confessing to shit. So if anyone tries to take me to court or anything, and this gets seen in court, just know that I could be lying about this shit. I mean, I'm not confessing to anything, you know? Like, there's no confession whatsoever. I get called into the meeting at the end, and they're like, oh, you're not going to be allowed back, you're not allowed to do the assessments anymore, we want you out of the fucking, you know, we want you out of here. And my last words to both of the teachers were, fuck you, and fuck you too. And I just got up and fucking left, right? Had they heard that I had an Instagram, would they have gone and searched it up? No. But why would you search up a fucking YouTube channel of mine that had nothing to fucking do with you? Right? And then tell me I had to leave a week and a half before I would have left school for good anyway. Right? What harm is it doing? Apparently it fucking harms the school. How? I didn't mention the school that I went to. Yeah, in one of the videos I was wearing a tie from the school, but there's plenty of other schools in the fucking country, in the world, that use the same tie. Like, you can't tie it back to what school I go to unless you know me personally. And even those that do know me personally, that's not going to put them off from going to the school. Nobody else there was doing the shit that I was doing, that was just me. Because you know how I am, I'm just the type of person to do fuck shit like that, right? Nobody else is out doing shit like that. A couple people, maybe, but I'm not naming any names, and again, I'm not legally confessing to that either. So, if they watch this, fuck you. I'm still uploading. I'm still going to have those videos up. And as a side note, again, fuck you. Everyone else that watches and supports me, I fucking love you. I really appreciate it, and thank you for sticking by me, you know, when I wanted to do the shit. When I take the leap to do the shit that I've wanted to do since I was younger. I've got a lot of fucking, you know, experiences, and maybe if I share them, you know, a kid might watch them and be like, okay, well, I don't have to try this because I've heard from somebody else's experience what it's like. Maybe I'll, you know, Maybe I'm doing good. Maybe somebody younger will watch this shit and be like, okay, well, now I've heard about it, I don't need to go and do it, and maybe it will put them off. You know? Educational purposes as well as entertainment. That's all it is. I'm not doing anything wrong. Right? There's plenty of other people, Luna, Goblin, they do the same shit. So why is it bad when I do it? It isn't. It's just people fucking hating on it for no reason. I'm still gonna be pushing shit out. I'm still gonna be doing all that. They can't stop me. And I'm not even part of that school anyway, so even if they do see this, there's nothing they can fucking do about it. I was under investigation for the shit on that channel. But I'm not under investigation now because the shit that I spoke about was shit I was already on record for. Shit they were already aware of. And law enforcement, I mean, because I've been dealt with by them multiple times before. I'm on a straighter path now, you know. I'm not out here doing stupid shit all the time. You know, I'm not going to say too much, but I'm still the same person, but I'm not, you know, I'm just trying to teach maybe someone a lesson and maybe entertain a few people. That's all I'm doing. Like, I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not hurting anyone. By telling these stories, it's no different to me sitting at a fucking dinner table and, you know, talking to my friends about the crazy shit that I've done. It's no different. It's just a wider audience. But yeah, I just had to push that shit out, bro. It just makes no sense to me. The fact that they could just, you know, throw me under the bus like that. And, you know, they didn't want me there anyway. And that wasn't exactly news to me, that they didn't want me there. And the fact that they found a reason like this and went out of their way to get me out, fair enough. But, yeah, just take it as education and entertainment only, please. And like I said, I'm not legally or generally confessing to anything that I state. Thank you.